All right, everybody. Raul Luna here. Welcome to episode 108 from our headquarter offices. Hey, I got something special that I want to talk to you about. How to behave like the 1%, all right? So we're going to jump right to it. Thank you so much for the people that are actually taking the time to share my videos. I just want to, take a moment and say thank you so much for it. And, for the ones that are new to the channel, know that Luna Fires are daily experiences, master ninja tips, epiphany moments that we get to experience on a daily basis, and we're here to share them with you so that you can continue to grow as a real estate investor, right? So as I'm sharing this, information with you, go ahead and make sure that you hit like, leave me some comments down below to make sure that, you agree or disagree with it. Don't forget to obviously, get here connected to the channel and turn on the notification button. So let's get started. Now, if you know me already for a while, and if you don't, you're going to find out that for the last decade, I've been studying people, that are ultra successful. And, I've been watching how they think, how they feel, how they act, basically how they operate. Because, if they're already successful, there's a saying that success leaves clues. Do you agree with that? Leave me a message down below. The interesting thing is, I believe that success leaves clues. So therefore, as I get to study and read their biographies and really get to have a good sense of, like Elon Musk, like Warren Buffett, like, Tony Robbins, like, many of those characters that you also have, potentially heard about. Well, they're way beyond the 1%. And I can tell you that if you truly want to, really radically have some greatness in your life from results, from, feelings, from, growth and etc., you got to behave like the 1%. Do you agree or disagree? Let me know. Let's get started. Number one, okay. Make sure that you invest time with impressive people that have been where you want to go, that live the lifestyle that you want to live, that basically are that have the qualities and they're the human being that you would want to obviously model, because you got to invest time with people that can become your models. Okay, so that's number one. Let me know if you agree or disagree with it. All right, so anyways, number two, detach your emotions from the business decision or the investment decision. Make sure that you understand that, okay? Because the reality is this: as a real estate investor, if you don't detach the emotions with the investment, then you're going to fall in love with the investment. And interesting enough, you will get slapped, in one point in your career. Okay, so make sure that you obviously detach the emotions from the business decision making. Okay, numbers are numbers. They either work or they don't. And if they don't, well, next. And if they do, phenomenal. Okay, so now if you study the mainly successful people, the 1%ers, you'll learn very, very fast that they're very quick to making decisions because they're detaching the emotions from the investments. Okay, number three, become effective with your time, with your priorities, with your activities. Because you got to value, obviously, and you got to focus on what activities are taking you to your dreams, your goals, your vision. Super important. I see a lot of people, not measuring their time, not measuring and prioritizing their activities, that they basically flush, down the toilet their time. And guess what? Behave like the 1%, be effective with your time. Number four, okay, form your own opinions. Yes, you will, have to get opinions from real estate agents, from real estate investors, from friends, from family, from, other people that you may come and encounter with. But ultimately, you as the real estate investor, you as the, real estate entrepreneur are going to have to form your own opinions, because you're the ultimate say. At the end of the day, if you form your own opinions and you go based on your opinions, it's going to be your responsibility. Oftentimes, when we make decisions based on the opinions of somebody else, we tend to want to blame that someone else when things don't go right, okay? And it's interesting, is low-level consciousness at that point. But anyways, we're talking about behaving like the 1%. Number, before I jump to the number 5, go ahead and leave me comments down below if you agree or disagree with that. All right. Number 5. Okay. Number 5, see fear as opportunities. See fears as opportunities. Every time that you're feeling fear is because you're either doing something new that you've never done, either you're in conflict or you're growing. And the reality is this: doesn't matter what it is, make sure that you use it as opportunities for you to grow, for you to continue to be uncomfortable, and that way you're in complete expansion if you treat it as an opportunity. Okay. So super, super important. Number 6, okay. Know how to commit. Oftentimes many people, they commit to so many external things, but they don't know that the most important commitment is with yourself. Learn to commit with you, with the things that you got to do that you probably haven't done, waking up early, reading, whatever that is. When you learn to commit with yourself, you will value the commitment in the external world. So make sure that you commit with your own self, and guess what? Everything else, you will know how to go about it, right? So number 7, worry about yourself. And let me explain what do I mean by worry about yourself. Worrying about yourself means when you're happy, joyful, fulfilled, that your center of life, which is your being, you. When you know that you are the happiest, the most gratitude person, when you know that you worry about you to make sure that you're extremely doing well internally, boom, everybody else, you can literally help them how they can do it too. Okay. So, and I've seen that a lot from very successful people, that I've had an opportunity to study them, at a biography level, at, either reading their books or things like that. Okay. So it's very important. And then let's talk about number 8. Number 8, value education. If you value education, I know for a fact that you're, within the 1% behavior. Why? Because study every successful person, and you will, you probably heard this saying that says there's a cliche that leaders are readers, right? Entrepreneurs are readers. And that's just one segment of how they value education. Well, you could be a listener. You could, watch videos like what you're doing right now, but value education. So very, very important. Number 9, embrace failure. Embrace failure. My friend, the path to success is going from failure to failure without getting, obviously, without losing, inspiration. And it's super important because you'll realize as a real estate investor, oftentimes we get, a lot of rejections. Today, I was with a couple of my real estate agent friends, and, they were showing us basically many different properties, and I was sharing with them. Oh, I made an offer on that one. Oh, I made an offer on that one too. Oh, and that one too. On that one too. On that one too. And we were laughing. Today we laugh after so many years, but we were laughing about it because I never got them. Now we ended up buying a couple of those deals, but out of all of them, most of them didn't got them. And you got to embrace failure because you will get rejected. They will tell you no, maybe, let me see, etc. The reality is this, that, you only need, one super freaking awesome real estate deal. Okay. I was in Florida for 7 days. I was meeting with a VC venture capitalist who does a lot of from real estate investing, but, and as well as business investing. And I was asking him, I said, how many businesses from all the businesses that you actually get to invest? I asked him, I said, how many belly up, how many just, close doors, close shop, and how many really truly make them? He says, Raul, if you're going to invest in businesses, you got to invest at least in 12 to 13 or 14. He says, because out of 12, maybe one will, you will get the triple home run. Maybe 1 or 2, okay, and then the rest, they're going to be gone. Interesting. It was interesting to hear that perspective that, hey, embrace failure. Goes back to embracing failure. Do you agree or disagree? Leave me a message down below. But there you got it. 9 behaviors, to be like the 1%. Do you like it? Go ahead and share down below. Thank you so much for sharing the video with others. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification button. Ladies and gentlemen, a virtual hug from wherever you are. And always remember that there is always a better way. There's always more. And really, it truly at the end only depends in yourself. Thank you.